I'm Antoine Fisher. I was born in prison, placed in foster care, where I remained for 18 years, and eventually I wrote the film Antoine Fisher and the memoir Finding Fish, the story of my life. I think back on a childhood full of longing for belonging and see my life now as what I've created out of my dreams. An image comes to mind of Mrs. Brown at the orphanage in Cleveland, me sitting at her side telling her, "You're going to read about me one day." I was definitely dreaming then, but with no evidence of that ever being possible. I clung to that preposterous vision and with the force of those dreams willed it and made it happen. Not because I needed to be famous, but I needed my foster mother to be wrong. I needed a world that made me feel uninvited to be wrong. So I imagined myself free. I imagined myself loved. I imagined myself as somebody. New Yorkers for Children is giving this same opportunity to dream to so many young people in foster care in New York City. Here's some of their stories. I came into foster care at 9 years old.
My worries were, am I going to be in a home? Are they going to treat me right?
I was put in foster care because my mother, she had a drug addiction.
There's something about family that gets taken away from you once you're put into foster care situation.
When I was like 10, 11, 12, bounced around from 5 different foster homes.
There was a time where I just felt like my back was against the wall. Things were closing in on me. I couldn't breathe.
Am I going to get a good meal to eat at night? That was my worry. It wasn't, am I going to go outside and play ball? Am I going to go to dance class?
And, it's like it gets to a point where you're more comfortable in the library than you are in your bedroom.
Just being in foster care and just going from home to home, after a while you just felt like you weren't normal.
You just feel alone even though you may live in a group home with a bunch of other people. It's like the loneliest feeling ever.
My mother started drinking and smoking really heavily, and she had a heart attack and she passed away when I was 10. I woke up to hearing the cops and the radios on a Sunday morning. I was in the precinct all day, and then they called and said that they had a foster home available, so we went straight there, and it was around 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, that same night.
One of my main motivators was actually not becoming one of those statistics and not doing anything with my life after aging out of foster care.
When I met New Yorkers, they helped me to see that you can't let your past decide your future. Anything is possible.
I was a scholarship recipient of the Spirit Award. I didn't have tuition one semester. I was on the verge of getting all my classes purged, and New Yorkers actually gave me a call yeah, we're gonna send you a check a little bit early. We're gonna get you the money so they don't purge your classes.
It's nice to have New Yorkers on my side. I was one of the first Guardian scholars, and they provided me with a laptop with a printer, and you need those things in college. And it was just the best thing ever, because you feel like you're starting something new, something out of the little hole you were in.
Recently they had this networking workshop. It's called Network to Success. And they had actors and directors and entrepreneurs and people who have made it already.
That really changed my life. That was one of the happiest days of my life. I was just motivated, and once I'm motivated, I don't stop. So
One of the educational counselor he had told me about a college tour that New York for Children was taking. We went to Old Westbury, we went to Fordham University, and we went to John Jay. And it showed me that's what motivated me to go to college even more, because you gotta have an education. Without an education, you can't be the thing that you really wanted to be.
I really want to pursue my career as an editor. I'm going back to school because this is the way to go, and I think I can do it.
when I met New Yorkers, it really helped to push me to really become successful. Because I'm sure I'm going to be successful now. Really.
New Yorkers for Children Those guys are awesome because you have, kids that grow up in foster care and have exactly no guidance at all. And they specifically, come in and like they're telling you what you need to do, no strings attached.
New Yorkers for Children has implanted a seed of inspiration, and each day that seed grows and it tells me, dream a dream and dare to dream.
New Yorkers for Children taught me to dream, like to keep dreaming. Once you have one dream, you have another dream, then you have another dream, you have another dream. And once you have confidence in yourself and confidence that you can do it, you will do it.